AskReddit by Max Naturals. What band has the best live performance you've ever seen? Bowie. Saw him twice. Glass Spider Tour and Sound Plus Vision Tour. The music is amazing and Bowie, well, yeah, Bowie. The ultimate performer. Bowie doesn't count. He's playing a different game, on a different planet. Gua. My boyfriend saw Gua in 95 or 96 when we were about 18. He actually went for the opening band, lol, and he came out dazed, stoned, covered in alien blood, and wondering what the fuck he had just experienced. I figured it must have been a hell of a show. Prince. Prince was amazing. I've seen Weird Al twice, and if you have an opportunity to do so, please do. His live shows are legendary and his band is top notch. Saw Phil Vassar play at the Country Stampede. I'm not a big country fan, but I went with a bunch of people from Kansas State, mainly to drink. Dude was killing it, using the piano as a second stage to jump and sing. Was very impressed with his live show. However, my favorite live show always has been and always will be Foo Fighters. Second place would probably be Pearl Jam. Upvote for Weird Al. Always puts on a great show. Teases. Rush playing the Gorge in WA was one of the best I've ever seen. 3 hours of them just having a blast. However, at the same venue, I also caught Perfect Circle opening for Nin. That was one of the greatest evenings of music I've ever seen. The biggest surprises were Nickelback playing an armory in the middle of nowhere. They gave no fucks and just played for a couple of hours. The other was the Dropkick Murphys played the Rec Center at WSU Pullman. They just went nuts for 2+ hours. The shows I expected and got what I wanted were Rammstein playing the Roseland and Paul Oakenfold playing the Crystal Ballroom in PDX. Also Jali and Damp, Asia at every show so far. Iron Maiden always put on a great show, as do Metallica, but the best I've ever seen was the Pet Shop Boys. Maiden always exceeds expectations. The Chemical Brothers is a fond memory. 9 Inch Nails was friggin' incredible live. Edit, saw Love in 2014. Hesitation Marks was the new record. Soundgarden opened up the show. They were very good and I'm glad I got to see Chris. But Nin. They closed out Riot Fest in 2022. I'll listen to their hits but for whatever reason I could never really get into them. I planned on only staying for a song or two since I had to be up really early on Monday, but I ended up staying for the entire set. I'm so happy I got to see them. Intense from start to finish. This goes back a ways, but Emerson, Lake, and Palmer, welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. Pink Floyd Division Bell. Saw that show twice at Yankee Stadium and 2 more times the next month at Giants Stadium. Far and away the best show I've ever seen. Flogging Molly. Saw them on St. Patrick's Day weekend in Chicago. That was legit the best concert I've ever been to. The dancing circles were so fun. Prince Purple Rain Tour. Unbelievable. I'm sad I never got to see him live. Alice in Chains with Lane. You lucky devil. Muse. They are always fantastic live. Muse put on an insane show. I've seen them 16 times now and I will never get enough. No one even comes close. Coheed and Cambria. Username checks out. I've seen them like 6 times spread over 20 years and they are better now than they've ever been. Claudio is absolutely godlike and his voice somehow keeps getting better. Pixies. No bullshit, just banger after banger. The most underrated band of all time. Prodigy. Saw them at 9:30 Club in DC around 2008 or so. Had a fucking blast. So good. When Comanche came on it was wild. So many bangers they played. Radiohead. They're just incredible. I've seen a lot of shows in my day and nobody has been in the same league in my opinion. So tight, so talented, and playing such complicated songs. Impressive they can pull that off live. It's pretty mind-blowing stuff. I've seen them 3 times and every one of them was completely amazing. The Cure. Their most recent tour was so good. Rammstein. My wife can't stand most metal and went just for the spectacle. She was not disappointed. Kate Bush and her Before the Dawn performance. Was just awestruck at the theater of it all, the top-notch musicians and her voice flawless, sublime. I'm so jealous you got to see Kate. I've loved her since I was little and I would give anything to see her live. Top 3 were in the late 70s. I had insider access and sat center first or second row. Springsteen on the Darkness on the Edge of Town tour, Grateful Dead, and The Who. I would do many unspeakable things to be able to attend a 70s Grateful Dead concert. Tool. Yes. I came to say this. Tool was just awesome. Fishbone is red hot. Special mention for P-Funk back in the day, and Roger Waters. Fishbone is so much fun live. I only saw them because my friend was opening with Dave Gutter before they came on. I swear, almost every single person I talked to that night had a story about seeing Fishbone live decades ago. And then there was this https://imgur.com/a/epmmkfc close bracket awesome older dude next to me whose dancing was more agile and sprightly than people half his age. Great show. Great, infectious energy all around.